I was really enjoying that. What's going on, everybody? It is now time for some Know Your News Live. Obviously, I'm not Jimmy Fan. You can call me Vimy Jan or something like that if you want. But my name is Vince Bracy, the hardest working man in showbiz. I'm very, very happy to be your guest host today. Of course, we're here to look at some interesting, weird, funny news stories. And I have a wonderful, wonderful guest here today with us. Believe it or not, our guest today is a redheaded Mexican American from Compton, the
That's
host of
right.
iHeartMedia's new podcast, Out of the Shadows, five-time Telly Award winning and two-time Podcast Academy Award winning writer, creator, director, podcast host, and showrunner. His name is Erick Galindo. Erick, how are you doing today? Thank you for joining us, man.
Thanks for having me, Vince. I'm doing great. Yeah, I always forget I'm a redheaded Mexican until I see myself in the mirror.
It happens to the best of us. It happens to the best of us.
Yeah, in the
Now,
mirror, I'm like,
of
whoa, who the
course,
fuck
we
is that
know the
white guy?
reason why we're here today, folks. I'm gonna ask Erick some questions, show him some news stories from our KYN seven of the top news stories of the week that are again stupid, funny, or just weird. I'll get his reactions and I'll ask him some questions along the way. We want to remind everybody, if you haven't done so yet, please get into those super chats to get your question or statement read live on the air. That's why we're here. And if you don't want to donate to YouTube, you can, or you can't catch the show live, you can always hit us up and support us at kynchat.com. Leave a question or statement and we will read it live on the air. Now, let's get into these stories, folks. Our very first story here today, story number 7, reported by Blog TO. I don't know if anybody's been to Nordstrom's recently, got yourself some fancy pants or shoes or something like that. Nordstrom's pullout game is strong, apparently, specifically in Canada. They had a liquidation sale, a huge one, at the Eaton Center location of the department store located in Toronto. They're closing down, y'all. Some of the sales upset customers, but there was a specific promotion with a whopping 5% off the ticketed price. What was this price? What was this sale? Can we see the picture? Shout out to our producer Joel over here. 5% off at Nordstrom's. I would assume stuff is expensive there. I'm not exactly sure. But there was another sale for an item that went viral for another reason because people thought it was hilarious for some reason. Erick, can you please give me your best guess at what was selling
Okay,
for a
at
mere
Nordstrom,
$5?
$5 at Nordstrom.
Yeah.
Water.
Nordstrom's water, fancy, fancy.
Nordstrom's branded water or chocolate, I would say.
Oh, do they have chocolate there?
I don't know. I haven't been to Nordstrom's in many years, but I remember like some of the department stores would sell chocolate. I feel like.
I'll take that. I might have to check out some more designer some designer department stores. But apparently they were selling individual shoes right off the display wall. I'm not sure
shoe?
why.
One shoe?
Just one. Just one shoe. Get yourself a designer chew toy if you like. It's for the dogs, apparently. It says great for dogs in parentheses right there. I'm not sure why. Have you ever bought
Dude,
one shoe, Erick?
I have not bought one shoe. I've never. That's pretty wild. I mean, like, I can't imagine anybody bought one of those shoes.
Yo, I would hope somebody got one just to keep the
But
sale
like,
alive. But
why not just take the write off or the write down? Nordstrom's. Why are you trying to sell everything? I mean, respect. Like
pure
trying to make
foolishness. Big
yeah
Nordstrom's or whatever the conspiracy is. We see what you're doing there. We're not
yeah.
buying your $5 shoe. Okay, cut it out. All right. Let's move on to our story number 6. Story number 6 today is reported by Ken's 5 News. A woman in San Antonio, Texas, ordered food through Grubhub. Oh, this is good already, right? The delivery driver showed up and dropped off the food. Regular food transaction, I would say. Now, you hear stories sometimes about how delivery drivers doing something fishy after they drop off. Maybe, I don't know, taking a fry or taking a sip of your drink, which is horrible. This Grubhub driver was no different. Erick, have you ever had anybody do anything weird to your food when they dropped it off?
I try not to think about it. If they did the weird thing, like I'd rather not know. I'd rather not know.
I would rather. I feel you on that.
Yeah,
Sorry for giving you
yeah.
any
No, it's all good. I
Grubhub
know.
anxiety.
Like I come from a big family, and I would have to go buy the food for everybody, and I would definitely eat the food on the way back to the house. So I can't imagine, like, especially if you're getting like French fries.
Yeah, come
Like if
on.
you're not just dipping into the French fries, that's fine. I don't care. It's a tax. It's like the lazy man's tax. You're not getting up to go to get the food yourself. That's okay.
It's my fry. It's my fry.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
I've never driven Uber or Grubhub or anything like that, but I would hope that I wouldn't be tempted if that were to come.
I mean, I've never done food delivery like that, but I would also hope I wouldn't be tempted. I just put it in the back or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Keep it out the way. Keep it out the way. Now, give me a wild guess at what you think this specific Grubhub driver did when dropping off this food by chance.
All right, San Antonio. He asked if he could use the restroom.
That is an amazing guess right there, sir. Amazing guess. Absolutely incorrect. He stole the customer's cat right off the porch. I don't know. Do we have a video of this? Just dropping off some Chipotle or something like that. Snatched the kitty right away.
Oh my god.
And just walked off.
Yo, they got it all on tape.
This is an actual news story. This is what kills me.
Oh my god.
Now, I don't think he returned the cat, but the customer's name was Amanda Scoggins, apparently. They complained to Grubhub, and the driver was suspended. I mean, right?
Sure.
At last word, police were investigating the matter. Amanda also took the time to give the driver, wait for it, a 1-star review on Grubhub. Does it matter at this point?
The driver stole my cat. I like that Grubhub's still trying to sell shit though. It's like,
right?
Do you want to add flatbread to your order?
By the way,
give me my fucking cat. Oh man, I would be so pissed. I would be so pissed if they took one of my pets for sure.
Please, there's like a low-hanging pussy joke in there somewhere, but I'll leave it alone for now. I'll leave it alone for now.
My brain did not go there, so I must be maturing in my old age.
There we go. Mature is good.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out, does that comment show up for anybody? Is anybody going to see? Oh, I can't. Please send it back. I can't have this guy dropping off my food and steal my cat.
He's gonna steal my cat. I mean, also, like, those are some really cute cats. Like,
they were cute. I will give them that.
Why are they on the porch like that? Like, I don't understand that. I always worry. I have dogs. I'm always worried they're gonna steal my dog somehow. So I'm like, that. I definitely don't like to leave the dogs. I mean, but also I grew up in Compton, so it's a whole different.
Compton is a different life out there.
Yeah. I don't know about San Antonio. I don't know San Antonio, but maybe San Antonio is the kind of place where you used to be able to leave your little brand new kitten on the front porch.
Yo, should have been safe out there. They do things bigger in Texas, so I guess if they're not stealing fries, they'll steal your cat.
That's right.
Come on, Texas. Come on. Now, I just want to remind everybody in the chat, please get those super chats in. Again, if you have any questions or statements you like read on air live, please throw that in there. Again, if you're not down with the YouTube conspiracies or monopolies, please feel free to drop us at kynchat.com. Your contribution really helps support this channel, and of course we'll read your questions and answers live on the air. All right, let's get into story number 5. This is reported by KY3 News. Apparently people like to pull a prank in which they send out letters, people claiming to be from a division of the government for some reason. One was sent out recently to people in Missouri claiming to be from Missouri's Department of Conservation. We love real news. We love fake news that appears as real news. But Eric, I need to know, what did this fake news letter break to the people that received it in Missouri by chance?
So they're sending it to their house?
They sent it directly to their house
as a prank
of Conservation. But it is a prank.
That they're no longer allowed to use toilet paper? I don't know.
Toilet paper giving me COVID flashbacks, apparently.
I know, that's true. Yeah.
The letter told them that 550 buffalo were going to be sent to their house today, specifically today, June 29th at 3:45 a.m. We have the actual letter here. I want to know how much time these guys put into this. Your
That does look
Conservation
legit.
Commission wishes to
That looks
announce
legit. Yeah. Also,
550 buffaloes. Look at this.
I mean, dude, I don't know. I'm kind of dumb. I don't know. Are buffaloes not extinct? Do they still exist?
That was my first thought when I read this the first time. I was like, do buffaloes exist? I wasn't sure.
Aren't they a museum? Like in LA, they have the Natural History Museum, and I feel like I've seen buffalo in there. And why would they be in there if they're still shippable? That's fucking wild.
Huge.
Yeah.
Now, I have no idea how or why these people would have this thing happen, but I thought it was hilarious. I don't know if it's a good prank or not, but somebody got it. It made it to the news, so I think that counts.
Sure. I mean, did they freak out or what? Like, did they call in?
Excuse me.
I would for sure called in. It's weird. Like the government's weird. You never know what they're gonna send you. You know.
I would agree.
Yeah.
I definitely think the calls into the actual Department of Conservation were probably way more hilarious than sir, what are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Yeah, for sure.
550 buffaloes at your front door. I'm not mad at that, unless it was actually happening. Let's get into story number 4. This is reported by Business Insider. We're getting fancy out here, y'all.
I know, man.
Back in 2021, the Phillips Auction House, if you're familiar by some chance, they put a rare watch up for sale. It was the 1957 Speedmaster Broad Arrow watch by Omega. It sounds super expensive, I guess. It ended up selling for a record $3.4 million, and Omega actually bought it to put in their museum because they have a fancy watch museum, I guess. But there was one problem. What could this problem be, Eric?
The watch didn't work.
I think that would be a great way to go about it. I don't know if the watch actually worked or not, but it was a fake, supposedly. It was a fake. We have a picture of the watch, which absolutely does not look like a $3 million watch, yo.
Does not. I mean, I don't know what a $3 million watch looks like. I'm like, what the fuck are we talking about?
This watch is super mid. I feel like I've had like old G-Shocks that look better than that, like back in the day.
Well, yeah, I don't understand. Why, so they were buying their own watch back for $3 million?
They bought their own watch back, and it was fake, apparently. The watch was fake. It was an inside job, yo. 3 former Omega employees Frankensteined it, apparently. They took a bunch of pieces from other watches in the company and put it together to make it, I guess, a watch that they thought was worth a lot. It did contain mostly...
No, this is a pretty good plot for like a Netflix series for sure, but I would not pay $3 million for that.
I think so. If you got somebody's password in your house, maybe you could watch that. I would enjoy that, actually. I would enjoy it. It did contain mostly authentic parts from other vintage watches, apparently. But Omega purchased was not what they thought when they were buying. There's no word on the fate of the former employees, apparently. I hope they got their lick, at least. I hope they got some money off of that.
I hope they're out. I hope they dipped. I hope they're out buying like 1 million Apple Watches or something. I don't even know what to do. Yeah.
Facts. I'm
gonna save my watch. I'm gonna save my watch now. I'm gonna like put it in my will and give it down to my kids and grandkids just in case 50 years some idiot's gonna pay $3 million for it.
You know what? I gotta find one of those like old school Casio watches with the calculator on it. Those got to be worth something.
For sure. Yeah. Those are nice. Yeah.
See the excitement from the Casio watches. I need one of those.
Yeah,
Bedazzled or something like that.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into story number 3. This is reported by my hometown, the New York Post, which some people feel is a okay newspaper, I guess. Right, but it is real news. Police pulled over 2 people in South Carolina, a man and a pregnant woman. Police became suspicious of the couple after they gave conflicting information about the baby's due date. I guess that's how they caught them from, we're due this time. Apparently the couple realized the cops didn't believe them because they tried to make a run for it. A man and a pregnant woman, Eric, they try to make a run for it from the cops. What happens next?
Okay, so in my mind, she's not really pregnant. She's hiding something under her clothing that makes her belly look big, and she was stealing the $3 million vintage watch.
Ooh, I would say that's right on the money. I don't know if the watch was there, but that is right on the money. The the woman's baby belly went flying off as they're running for the cops, revealing more than wait for it, 1,500 grams of cocaine. I don't know how much cocaine that is, but can we see a picture? Can we see a picture of the this is the cop with the baby with the baby's belly.
That's
Actually, it was really
hilarious.
authentic, I would say.
That doesn't look like a legit belly.
It's not
That's a
bad.
lot. That's a lot of cocaine, man.
That is not a bad belly. Is that all the drugs too? I thought it would be more drugs than that.
Yeah, that's a
That's not
lot. I
bad.
mean, you can't
Right.
fucking. I mean, yeah. Oof.
I need to get myself one of those so I can carry all my drugs in there. We
Right.
saw the picture of the baby's belly with the cops. We do have a picture of the couple, and we see the. Do they look pregnant at all? I don't know. Do they look like they could have a baby? I don't know.
I don't know. It's hard to tell from this photo. Like if they were in this photo, they do look a little older,
Yeah.
but I don't know, man. I don't know. Try not to judge people, especially about babies. You get into trouble.
Yeah, I don't know if
Questioning,
I would even
questioning.
believe it.
Yeah, like if some woman tells you she's pregnant, are you really
You
gonna
just
even
gotta
question it? Yeah, I feel like the only reason they were questioned is probably because they were black. Like, you know what I
possible.
mean? Like, why is the cop asking like when's the baby due?
Yeah,
Like, what?
when does it do though? But when does it do?
And also, like, homie should have kept his mouth fucking shut. Like, you never say shit. Let the
Absolutely.
woman answer. Yeah, that
That's the
again.
first rule. That's the first rule.
Yeah,
My personal rule is I don't even ask. If I see a woman with a belly, I just no longer ask. I feel like I've done one or
yep.
too many times. Like, oh, when
That's
are
what I'm
you?
saying. That's
And
what I'm saying. There's no good reason to be like, oh, what do you do? Like, are you pregnant? Like, no, it's just you just that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what's going on in that investigation, but oh man, I hope those people are
they're
okay.
worried about that one. Both people in the couple, they were arrested and are facing trafficking charges. Again, I don't know how much time you get for 1,500 grams of cocaine, but that's what happened, yo.
I,
That's what happened. Real
yeah, man.
news.
Jesus.
Once again, we want to remind people, final reminder, to get those super chats in. We appreciate you supporting the channel. KYNchat.com is how you go about doing that. If you, again, are not trying to do this on YouTube, we appreciate you for watching it back. Share it, comment, let us know how you feel about the video. Hope you had a good time. All right. We do have a couple more news stories. Story number 2. This is reported by Yahoo News in the UK. All right. In the town of Beverley, East Yorkshire, in England, a Christmas tree is standing in the market. It's still standing in the market, even though Christmas was 6 months ago. Why do we think residents haven't taken this tree down yet, Eric?
You know what? One of my neighbors still has this decorative light Christmas, like a Christmas light fixture still up.
Uh,
Um, and I remember I asked my fiance like, why is this thing still up? And joy. Her answer was joy. Like maybe they just like it. So I'm gonna go with that and be like, maybe these people just want to keep the Christmas joy going.
See, I'm not mad at that. Christmas time is, it's one of the best times of the year, some people think, right? So I would say joy
Yeah.
is a good answer. The answer for these people in East Yorkshire is because there was a bird. There was a bird in the tree. Can
Oh.
we see the tree? Is this a good Christmas tree even?
I mean, look, that doesn't even look like a Christmas tree to me because I'm an American and Christmas trees are green or white. That just looks like a tree.
Absolutely just
I
looks like a
don't.
tree.
Yeah.
Apparently there is a wood pigeon nesting in that tree, and according to the Wildlife and Countryside Act of 1981, they actually appreciate their rules still. It's illegal to take damage or destroy the nest of any wild bird while the nest is in use or even being built. So if you see the bird like putting a couple sticks in, it's like, oh, we can't touch it now. We can't touch it.
So you telling me they were about to take it down, and then someone's like, "Hey, wait a minute, the blah 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 of 19." Like, who the fuck knows that? Like,
You know, it says
also,
here in Article 5 that
yeah,
this one pigeon right here can't, for some reason.
that's a nice town. I will say, like, that town is the kind of town where like people pay attention to the birds and the trees because I don't pay attention to
Yeah, at
mine.
all.
Yeah,
At all. Maybe they bird watch a lot in England. I
yeah,
don't know if
maybe.
that's
Yeah, I don't know.
maybe there might be vegans over there. I don't know.
Yeah,
So yeah, it's illegal to take down the tree. So the residents are just stuck with it. And in case you're curious, we showed the wood pigeon, which I feel like, can we show that picture again? I feel like it just looks like a regular pigeon. I'm from New York. You
yeah.
know, we can ship some if they have like a shortage or something like that. We got like, I can send over some
Some pigeon.
550 pigeons from the Bronx if they need some extra pigeons
Yeah,
over there. I got it. I got it down. All
I
right.
like that.
We got one last story here. Story number 1, folks. I like some of these stories. I like these, but apparently this is our top story, reported by Power Nation. Street View has become a popular feature with Google Maps, but somebody on Reddit noticed that if you happen to be checking out the town of Yupe Amadi in Senegal, not sure why you would be looking on that random street, but if you check out this place using Street View, you'll come across something a little unexpected. All right. What
Yeah.
surprise, Eric, will you find when you check out that town in Senegal
So
using Street View?
this is a very interesting question because I feel like every time I go to Street View, I do go just to see if I'll see something interesting. I'm always kind of like like hoping it's gonna be like some weird salacious shit, but I wouldn't be surprised. Like if there was like some dude like some like plumber crack or something, I would not be surprised. So if it's surprising, that is an interesting question. So maybe if you go there, you see all those documents Donald Trump was hiding.
That would be lit. That would be lit. The news would be in a freaking whirlwind if that was actually happening. Maybe a little plumber's crack. Again, I mentioned I'm from the Bronx. I've actually was gonna move somewhere else in the Bronx and saw somebody getting jumped in front of the building that I was that I was gonna move into.
On Street View?
Got on Street View. Got to find
Oh,
somewhere else.
okay, that's wild, yeah. All right.
Got to find somewhere else. In this case, in Senegal, someone was riding a motorbike and got hit by the Google Maps car. Can we show? I think we got a video of this actually. Yeah, I agree. This is us trying to find where we're going. Where's that McDonald's? Dude just disappears, bro. Oh my goodness.
God. That's so sad.
Dusted. Now,
Oh.
is somebody not actually driving these cars? Have you seen the Google car?
That's what I don't know. That's what I'm asking. Is like, is that like an auto driving car? I heard those AI driving cars don't really see cyclists.
I was wondering if it was actually AI driving the car. I feel like they've been doing that for a while, but I don't even know.
Yeah.
Can you sue Google? Is that a thing?
I'm sure you can sue Google, especially if they hit you with their fucking invasive camera equipment. But
Didn't
like
even
that's
stop, go back, help them, alert an ambulance, something like that. I don't know.
I
But
know. Maybe the also I can imagine those cars being programmed to not interact with anybody, right?
Possible. Very
Like,
Black Mirror-ish, I'm feeling.
yeah. This is an episode of Black Mirror.
That's exactly what this is. That's exactly what it is.
I was like, damn, yeah.
We got to see him get hit in slow motion, but we actually do have a picture of like a freeze frame. Oh man. Oh no, dude. I hope he's okay.
Yeah, does anybody know what happened to this guy?
I don't have anything else on the story. It was just like he got hit. And the news, we'll see you tomorrow.
I mean, yeah, if that's like a 14-part deep podcast, if I've ever heard one.
Yo, I hope he writes a book.
Yeah, for sure.
Again, Netflix special. We'll see what happens.
Or just gets that Google money where you don't have to work at all. You just get a bag and chill.
I would not be mad at that. I'll walk with a limp for a little bit. after getting some Google money.
Right, exactly.
I'll take that. That is all the news stories that I have here on KYN Live. Hope everybody enjoyed themselves here. Please make sure to keep throwing in them super chats. Now, I want to thank my guest, Erick Galindo, once again for being here to check out some weird stories with me. I appreciate your time, man. Please let these people here know, what are you doing? Where can they find you? What are you up to, man?
Yeah, I mean, you can find me on Twitter or Instagram, Erick Galindo. I got a new podcast, Out of the Shadows, gonna drop in August, and it's a deep historical dive on the history of DACA, which is this law in the United States where they stopped deporting young people who were undocumented. President Obama issued the order, and that was about 10 or 11 years ago, and so we're looking at it in a very deep and nuanced way. It should be interesting if you're a fan of history. I think you should definitely check it out.
I like that. I like that. That's very honorable work, man. I appreciate that, dude.
Thank you.
That's pretty cool. Right. Again, you're doing a lot of things. I do want to say, while we're here, shout out to the writers, support the Writers Guild.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Represent.
Yeah, WGA strong, baby.
We
on the picking line. We're on the picking line every morning, and then we come home and try to figure out how to pay the mortgage or the rent, because it's
part
hard,
of hustle, man. It's part of hustle. We got to support our writers.
It is.
Because stuff sucks without the writers. So we need y'all. We need y'all. Get it together, people. All right.
Thanks, Vince. Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Of course, man. Of course. So that'll do it for another episode of KYN Live. Again, I'm your host, Vince Bracy. Please make sure you tune in next Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for more news stories that are totally real. These are actual news stories, again, in case you didn't realize. But they're also totally ridiculous. Until then, bye for now, y'all. Peace out.